And then I figured, oh, hell, might as well just come here. Hi, folks. Anyway.
So we have gotten our unprofessionalism out of the way right at the beginning. Yay, us!
I was telling a story. They got to hear kind of the punchline. And almost a burp. Alrighty.
Oh my god.
Go.
Anyway, so previews is this week. Marvel previews. Apparently there's going to be a new Spider-Man.
Number 1.
It's the end of the Spider-Verse. Also, Miracle Man.
Marvel, as I mentioned last week, is going to reprint
Is back.
The unfinished story from Gaiman and Buckingham, Silver Age, I believe it is. And then we'll wrap it up. Finally, yay. I only have one box.
72 devils are free. Only one person can send them back to hell. Introducing Bloody L, Occultist for Hire.
Alrighty, by Simon Spurrier and Charlie Adler, the artist and co-creator of The Walking Dead.
And on the other side,
kind of co-creator,
Junkyard Joe.
This is a spinoff from Jeff Johns and Gary Frank's Geiger, part of the Geiger universe. There goes our nice and straight tray. So we've got Marvel previews and previews this week. I'm hoping we will have DC next week. Maybe. Who knows?
Didn't we already get? No. Comic shop news.
This is the
There's
August.
going to be a Vampirella mind warp.
This is the August picks issue of.
Wait.
What?
You know the clicker?
You got it. Can you get your lips in more of a V? A very.
No.
There are much better covers for Vampirella they could have used. I'm not sure why they went with that one, but what do I know? But anyways, this is the August
Let's do the mind warp again.
Picks issue for Comic Shop News, talking about a lot of the upcoming stuff that the folks at Comic Shop News are excited about for the month of August.
All right, let's get into this, peoples. We got 2 boxes of books, Derek. We got a lot to get through here.
I will be.
How much extraneous talking you gonna do?
I will be as quiet
German
as possible.
Peralta gives us cover A of 78 miles per hour. Travis Moore gives us cover A of Aquaman number 6. And Aquaman, excuse me. Yes, there's more than one. Philip Tan did the cardstock variant. And Fico Ocio also did a variant cover. And bear in mind, this is a Dark Crisis tie-in.
Okay, I was going to say, is it? Do any of the covers say that?
It says it in the title.
Yeah, nowhere on the cover.
Nowhere on the cover does it say it, though.
Okay,
no.
but yeah, I was going to say
not
it's
helpful,
a
but
Dark
anyway.
Crisis tie-in.
So this is special order. This is Brian Denham, alias Black and White number 7. All right, and then we get to my first notes, which is Ant-Man. Time Riley has done this cute little cover here. Flashback to the early days of Hank Pym's career as the astonishing Ant-Man.
Oh, so that'll
It's
be under
date
S?
night for Hank and his girlfriend, Janet Van Dyne. But nobody told that to Ant-Man's enemies. Watch as Hank's antagonists band together to finally take down the scientific adventure. Sorry. But will anyone come to his rescue? And who is the mysterious stranger who stalks him? Join Al Ewing, Mohawk, and Tom Riley, the Thing, as they explore the history of every hero past, present, and future called Ant-Man.
And to elaborate on the future,
Patrick Gleason, Stormbreakers, Scotty Young. You know I love my Scott.
This includes the first appearance of Ant-Man 2549. I don't know if there's some reason that year is important or if it's just the year they picked, but 2549.
Because 29, what was it?
2099 is what the other things
it's coming
are.
pretty soon,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, maybe so.
It's no longer in the future. Derek Robinson does cover A for Batman Fortress number 3. And Miko Swan did the cardstock variant cover. Then we go to Detective Comics, and Evan Cagle did cover A, which is kind of fun. And Lee Bermejo did the cardstock variant But then this is the super cool J.H. Williams III cardstock variant C.
That one is super
The
awesome.
Hanged Man.
A and B covers are really solid, as is the 1 in 25 variant. And
the 1 in 25 is an Inahuki Lee because, he is hot.
If you haven't been reading Detective, this is a great jumping on point. Ram V from These Savage Shores, and then Swamp Thing for Marvel, for DC, and Venom for Marvel is taking over Detective. I read this earlier today. I really enjoyed it. The art is fun. Story is intriguing, definitely intriguing. Has some good interaction between Dick and Bruce. I strongly recommend it. And the cover is just amazing. Just in case you forget what it looked like already, that's the one. Solid cover. Someday I'll figure out which way I go on this camera. I'm not good at living backwards.
I wouldn't hold your breath.
I'm not, don't worry.
Kit Wallace did the cover A for Bisto Blanco, which is a one-shot from Source Point Press. Free media is dead. The Cosmic Communication Command, infiltrated by Indoctroids from Sector V, is being used to override hundreds of thousands of galactic streaming channels. With hopes of finalizing the upload of a weaponized neural hijacking code to the network, Commander Dix is prepared to make his final stand against the only threat to his evil plan, the cosmic pirates known as Visto Blanco.
Yeah, don't ask me. It sounds wild. It's from Source Point Press. They usually do some really good stuff, so might want to give it a try if you're a fan of Source Point and their stuff.
So, Bjorn number 2 is out this week, and this is from Red 5 Comics. Bjorn number 2
just go
also continues from Bjorn number 1, which is continued from the Free Comic Book Day book. Bjorn's world is big, full of living myths and fairy tales, but that won't stop the littlest Viking from living a legendary life. After Bjorn finds his way to an uncharted island, he wastes no time launching headfirst on his quest for adventure, or at the very least, his quest to find a sandwich. What perils await young Bjorn in this new land, and will the littlest Viking be big enough to rise above the dangers coming his way?
We also got another copy of number 1 in, didn't we, this week? We were billed for another copy of number 1, which is why I want to hit the description.
I think we did, but because, we already had number 1.
Gotcha.
Okay, so Beware the Eye of Odin number 2.
Just got in number 1 last week. Now number 2 is here.
Hayden Sherman gives us cover A for a new book called Blink from Oni Press. Wren Booker was 3 when she was found catatonic and covered in blood on the streets of New York. Since that day, she's been haunted by a childhood she can't remember. After decades of searching, Wren stumbles upon a cryptic website streaming multiple CCTV feeds from strange rooms in a ruined building, and something clicks, setting off hidden memories that lead her back to a place she's seen in lifelong nightmares. Hunting for answers, Wren breaks into the building, but instead finds herself entangled in the camera-filled dark mazes of a decayed social experiment known only as Blink. Eisner-nominated Christopher Sabella, Dirtbag Rapture, Hayden Sherman, Thumbs, and Nick Filardi, Rogue Planet, team up for a found footage horror where uncovering your past will leave you trapped inside it. Natasha Alterici did the B cover. Trevor Henderson did the super creepy C cover. And Hayden Sherman's Oni 25th anniversary foil variant is the 1 in 25. It's kind of hard to tell it's foil, but it is. It has some foil on it. But it's the 25th anniversary of Oni Press. It's sort of foiled down at the bottom where the Oni Press is.
Yep, I see it.
So, yeah. Congratulations on 25.
This book is on my
Oni?
list. Definitely one of the ones I want to read.
Raphael Albuquerque gives us number 1 of Book of Shadows. And Adam Gorham did the variant cover, which is a little tarot card reading there for you. And variant C is a full art by Travis Escoffieri.
Sorry, bear with me 1 second. Sorry.
He's trying to find a description because he skipped this one.
Yep, I didn't even. Sorry,
He forgot about it. Meanwhile, I will show you the next C because that's Canto. What is it? Untold Stories number 2. This is a cute book. I liked it. I really enjoyed it. It was fun. I can't wait to read number 2. Captain America's Symbol of Truth. R.B. Silva did cover A for number 3 of Symbol of Truth.
Can you see that, or do you need it bigger?
Little bigger, please. That's a little hard to read. There's a second cover for Captain America Symbol of Truth. We have John Tyler Christopher's action figure variant for Symbol of Truth. There we go. Now I can read it. So let's go back to Book of Shadows. Shadow Man, Punk Mambo, Eternal Warrior, Dr. Mirage. The supernatural protectors of the Valiant universe unite for the very first time to stand against a terrifying ancient threat. No one is safe as Exarch Spain has his cold hands on the Book of Shadows. Master of Horror Colin Bunn and rising star artist Ricardo Latina present Book of Shadows, a supernatural event that forms a brand new team in the Valiant universe. But will they be enough to stop Exarch Spain's wrath? Oh, I do remember reading that and thinking that sounded interesting. Mm-hmm. They put the Valiant Universe team together. So good job, Valiant, making a new team. I'm just having all kinds of fun today. So Cerebus Presents is the uncrucifiable Cerebus goes to a gay bar. Cradle of Filth, number 1, Santas Casas gives us the A cover. And Andrea DeVito and Laura Villari give us a Thor homage 1 in 5 cover. So Cradle of Filth, number 1 from Opus Comics. In the ruined halls of the Maledictus Athenaeum lie occult histories, sealed records, and cursed artifacts. This unholy archive explores the far corners of Cradle of Filth's musical legacy, a vast universe of ageless vampires, mythical creatures, and vengeful gods. Within this hidden vault, we revisit the succubus and nemesis in stories from an all-star roster of comics talent.
So this is a comic based on the music of Cradle of Filth.
Satini Casas gives us cover A for Crystal Planet. And Sebastian Perez gives us cover A for Dark Beach, number 2.
From Behemoth Comics.
This one looks really fun, guys. I'm excited about this one. Baltimore Rivas gives us cover A of DC Mech.
We have our first trailer for DC Mech whenever you're ready.
Okay, well, let me show the covers because they are some really cool ones. This is the Dan Mora variant cover, which I love when they do a blueprint cover.
Yeah, I really enjoy this.
The team variant, which we have, really cool. It's by Baltimore Rivas, and it is a full art wraparound. And I forgot to grab 2 copies of the book so you can see the back. So yeah, we'll have to pop that one out. Let's show the next one. So then we have a 1 in 25 by Ricardo Lopez Ortiz. We have a 1 in 50 by Dan Mora. Love that hot pink. Still with the sort of blueprinty idea. And then Carl Kirsch did the cardstock foil variant for 1 in 100, which is really pretty. So there you go. There's your full art team variant. It is really cool. And it's got fun interior art too.
So besides introducing the mech versions of some of our favorite superheroes, this also is set on a alternate Earth. So we also get first appearances of these versions. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot. I said that, didn't I? So it starts off a bit more with the Justice League that you saw. Justice Society that you saw in there in the end of World War II. And then it branches off dramatically from there into a new world. And we get a new version of Clark Kent Superman sent to Earth as Krypton is being attacked by these mech creatures from another realm. And they quickly fall to Earth. I really enjoyed number 1. I'm not into the super suit kind of stuff. That's not my thing. But I sat in on a webinar with the creators of the book, and they've been working on it for well over a year, carefully designing the characters and the whole backstory of each character in the universe. It's not just some sort of thrown together, let's make Batman a super suit so we can sell more toys.
And you came home from the webinar. You were really excited about it. You were talking about
it. If you're kind of like, just toy crap, which another publisher has done recently with their main superhero team and giving them some super suits, this is completely different than that. And I suggest you give it a try.
Special Order, Wesley Craig has done Deadly Class, number 54. Deadly Class is just rolling on, aren't they? Deathstroke, Michael Janin did the A cover, and Francesco Mattina with his super cool but a little bit too dark for me covers.
And
they're so gorgeous. I wish they were just a little bit brighter, because I don't see anything down here.
Yeah, it's really a shame that they don't lighten them up just a skosh, but because it is gorgeous artwork. And this is continuing the Deathstroke Year 1 storyline.
Leonardo Colapetro did a cover for Disturbed Dark Messiah. And then we go on to Brayley Underwood's cover A for Dungeons and Dragons Ravenloft number 2. And Corin Howell's Ravenloft cover B. I really like this story. I'm a fan of D&D, but Ravenloft is a little more of the horror-esque part of D&D, so I wasn't real sure about it, but I enjoyed it a lot. Mona Finley gives us cover A of All New Firefly. This is Special Order number 6. And then we also have Ethan Young's Wanted poster.
It's a Special Order number 6? Like, this is our 6th Special Order this week?
Jane Cobb is on the Wanted poster this time. All right, so now we have... Tell me how to say this correctly.
Show me the front of it, I'll tell you.
Is it Genis or Genis?
Genis.
Genis Vale, Captain Marvel, number 1 of a 5-issue miniseries. So we got several covers for Genis Vale. We have Maroel Juan Cabal, Stormbreaker variant. We have Dan Jurgens variant. We have a super cool Peach Mimiku variant. There you go.
Since this is one of the Marvels, I started to make a comment about the commercial I saw for the Ms. Marvel Disney Plus show earlier today. And then I realized that in my comment, if I made it, I was going to do the exact same thing. I was going to complain about the commercial doing. So I guess I can't make the comment. That really sucks.
Oh, did it spoil something for you?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You know the whole after credit scene of the last episode?
Uh-huh.
It shows it. I mean, watching the show, we sat through the whole thing. Last episode, after credit scene. If you haven't watched it, you should. Good show, yes. Really good show. But there's an after credit scene for the last episode, which teases stuff coming up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe later on. And like I said, this commercial for the show just shows it right there. Boom! I'm like, what? This was like a whole thing. And granted, it's already happened. It's come out. It's been seen, but not everybody's seen it.
Not everybody's seen it. That's not right.
How do you advertise something giving away the big spoiler?
Spoilers. Kit Wallace has been busy because this is another cover from Kit Wallace for Good Boy. This is volume 2 of Good Boy number 3. This is cover A. That was cover B. They did both. Kit Wallace did both, A and B. It's a good story.
It is. It really is.
Harley Quinn is on number 17, and Riley Rosmo is still doing the A covers. And I didn't write it down.
Derek Chu.
Is it still Derek Chu?
Yeah.
Is it? Okay. Derek Chu is still doing the variant cover, which I'm going to turn sideways because I love her hyenas. I just love her hyenas.
You're going to say her hyena. I love her, Heine.
We all know that. I love our hyenas. Look at them. What are their names? Lou and
I don't remember.
Lou and something. They got really big. They're gigantic.
Yeah, they are really large hyenas.
And then Leslie Lyrics Lee did the 1 in 25. That is so pretty.
Yep, that is very nice.
So Hawk the Slayer.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
That's not here.
That's right. That's not here.
Ignore that. She didn't
Never
say
mind.
that. Erase that.
That's right. Brian Holleran, of course, does Hell Cop. And this is number 9 for Hell Cop. And there's the V cover. Super fun. Okay, I wonder about that. Jeff DeCall does cover A for.
I like the Hellboy homage for Hell Cop cover here, but I'm really disappointed. We're not doing no magazine cover this time.
I know it's not a magazine cover.
That is so sad. I like the Wonderland parody though. That's fun too. Anyway, go ahead. I've got to read Hit Me.
Yes, you do. You keep talking about it. It's from AWA, and AWA does a really nice job.
The first issue is really good.
This is number 5 of 5, so this is it. This is your last chance. And Frank Cho's covers are really cool.
Yeah, this is really
I like
nice.
his covers.
It's a really fun show cover. Although a bit gory, maybe. But
We have a one shot from Image Comics, and Sam Keith has done the cover for it called The Hollows. And then we go on to Honcho, number 2. And Jeff McComsey did the variant cover. This is 2 of 2, so this is the micro series. And we did get a second printing. Nope, cover B for number 1 as well. So we do have number 1 and number 2 for Honcho.
must have been a damage replacement or something.
Must have been. Okay, so House of Slaughter, number 7. And that is the B cover. This is the A cover by Raphael Albuquerque. I don't know how they all got out of order. Anyway. And then we have the body bag variant, which I think that's so much fun.
It is fun. I like the texture on the. It's not the plastic that
You
you're
can't
seeing.
see
It's
it.
actually. No, I see it.
No, I mean
The,
do you see the texturing on that's on the bag? The cover, the
it's
plastic.
on the actual cover, not the
Yeah.
But am I mistaken? But do something is Killing the Children and House of Slaughter not usually come out the same week?
They do not usually come out the same week. You're correct.
I wonder why they did that.
Archon Toplin.
And I wonder what the art of the House of what the art looks like. I'm really curious. I try to avoid those spoilers, but I need to go look.
For I Hate This Place. And there is also, of course, the explicit cover, which we're just going to flash across the screen. There you go.
I didn't see it. What was it? Oh, okay. Freedom of speech. Wait, and by the way, when this stuff goes on YouTube, which is the only one that asks, I don't say it's for kids. So,
By the way, let's just backtrack a little bit. No. Because I skipped a Batman because these Batmans, when they're big, they don't fit in the box, so it was on the side. So I just got to it. One Dark Knight, these are special order anyway, but One Dark Knight and Bill Sienkiewicz did the variant cover for number 3 of 3 for One Dark Knight, which is
wraps up
fun.
the One Dark Knight story. The first issue is really good. Second issue took a while to come out, and I think people lost track, but I recommend going back to it and finishing it up.
The Image Anthology. This is the 30th anniversary, Wes Craig.
Of the Image Anthology?
The 30th anniversary of Image.
Oh.
The anthology, number 3.
So you have to put commas and periods in your thoughts, too.
I don't know. It's the 30th anniversary. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Iron Cat, number 2.
This one has stories by
Jeff
Johns and Andrea Moody, Maria Lovett, Mirka Andolfo. I'm scanning for name Brendan Fletcher, Kyle Higgins, Scotty Young, and Dean Haspiel, and a bunch of other people's names too.
Yeah, we need a copy of that.
You didn't know that until I read it, so if I hadn't read it, you wouldn't have known it. Sorry.
Too bad you read it. K-Zama. did the variant cover. You read it out loud.
Scotty Young doesn't do the cover. He does the
Mike
interior.
Mayhew, but I think it's an envelop cover, isn't it?
I don't
Just
know.
put it in our file.
Oh,
Put it in our file.
you got enough.
It'll go in our pile tomorrow anyway. Oh boy,
She
okay.
builds the pile. I pay the bill.
That's the way it always works.
Somehow I lose.
This is special order. Jenny Zero. Magenta King did the cover. This is number 3 of the 4-issue series for Jenny Zero.
It's a fun cover.
Joseph Michael Linsner has done the cover for John Carter of Mars, number 4. And Rem Brew has done the cover for Kaiju Score, number 4. Still special order, but he took the thing down. And also this one, Luke Giacomo, number 6 of 6 for the Killer Affairs of the State.
Because we're trying to go through it quickly. He hasn't put the thing up yet.
Oh, Diego Bernard has done the cover for Lady Death, Sacrificial Annihilation, number 2 of 2, another micro series. And Sarah Sung did the limited trade dress cover, which is quite hot.
That is very hot.
Kyle Brummond gives us Lead City, number 4, the cover for Lead City. Didn't write it. He ran the cover. Ryan Kraboth has done the... I'm missing an A cover. I had it. I don't know where it went. I saw it. I apologize. I had it. I had an A cover. I did. I had actually 2 of them.
I said tell her she's fired. Then you have to listen to me, and we don't want that.
I had 2 of them, actually. So apparently I pulled both of them out.
Oh.
Anyway, is that it?
No.
And then I had the C cover by Luke Cooper, and this is Macabre Hotel, which you just took away my notes. I finally got to a place where I needed the notes, and you took them away. Writer-creator Frank Martin welcomes you to the Macabre Hotel, a Twilight Zone-inspired weird horror story that will leave you feeling deeply unsettled long after the final page. Anxious about meeting his girlfriend's family, Steve decides to rest his eyes at the only motel around. But once inside, the bizarre cast of characters leaves him shaken, terrified, and questioning his very sanity. Are you ready to enter the Macabre Hotel?
I'm looking forward to giving it a try. And cover A is a really nice cover. Apparently, we can't show it to you. But
so wanted to let you know we had several requests. We got another copy of the Ash Can for Mad Balls versus Garbage Pail Kids. Yay! Go 80s kids! All right, Magic Order 3, number 1. That's right, Magic Order is on volume 3. And Liam Sharp did this variant cover. And Greg Tocchini did this variant cover. And now we are on to My Little Pony. Gotta love the kids' books. Robin Easter did cover A. And Judith Sada did the variant cover, which I love the variant cover. That's so cute. This is certainly on my list. I am excited about reading this. This is Francesco Francavilla's cover for Naughty List number 4. You know what? I didn't want to read it because it looked like I don't like when they do horror books with Santa Claus. I don't think that's right. But I love it. It's cool. It's great. Never Ender.
Speaking of things they shouldn't like with Santa Claus, everybody come in tomorrow when you come in this week. Tell her how great a movie Bad Santa is, and that she really, 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 really needs to watch it. Really needs to watch it. It's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it too. Not for the kiddies, but it is a great movie.
How long did it take me to watch Elf?
That's true. And you liked Elf.
I did like Elf. Devin Kraft.
You can't compare
number
Elf.
3 of 6 to Never Ender.
You really can't compare Elf.
I know you can't, but I'm just
Santa.
saying I'm not a big I worry about people ruining my Santa Claus experience. I really, really do.
Bad Santa will not ruin your Santa Claus experience. I promise you. He's a very giving Santa.
I don't believe you.
There's a car scene where he gives a lot.
I don't believe you. Oh, well, I probably believe you, but I think he's giving the wrong thing. Lucas Meyer, cover A for Ninja Caden from Black Box Comics. Not even a lifetime of martial arts training and years as an elite soldier could prepare Yuka Snow for this newest challenge. CEO of his deceased father's company, suddenly thrust into a leadership role at Yokai Consolidated, Yuki finds himself taking over his father's pet project, the mysterious Caden armor, which would allow its wearers to see, speak to, and touch ghosts.
And we have a trailer for that.
We also have Diego da Silva's variant cover and Ron Frenza, which I think is cool.
Just Run Friends, no
Sorry, yes. Okay. The variant, the V from the variant got too close. And Christina Kalida did the variant cover. Oh, what?
Oh, I forgot to unmute.
We were muted.
Coming out of that last trailer, yeah.
No.
So nobody heard me comment about some people's alphabetizing skills.
Or nobody understands why I put Macavo's L up there.
Well, that's probably true too, yeah. She can't alphabetize, that's why.
M comes after N. It's just the way it works. Anyway, Overwatch New Blood. Paradise Towers, Paradise Found. This is number something, I don't know. Number 2 of 4-issue series.
And it spins out of
Doctor Who. Silvana Betramo.
Sure.
Pex lives, by the way.
So it says.
Pex lives. Pearl.
By Michael Bendis, doing a new Pearl series over at Dark Horse.
An all-new experience in the hit Yakuza saga. This is number 3 of 6. And Laura Perez did the V variant. Chip Zdarsky, Public Domain. I really enjoyed this.
Yeah, I did too. I'm a fan of Talking Head comics, so I realize that's not for everybody. If you want superhero action and lots of fighting and punching and stuff,
it's definitely not.
This is
book.
Not your book, but this is a really, really good read.
Yeah,
I really recommend it.
And it's a very big surprise at the end of the first one.
Yes, this is true. Very big.
So I can't wait to find out what happens in number 2.
It's an example of what comics can be, not what most people expect them to be.
Punchline, number 13. Punchline's been on a long hiatus. So glad to see that back.
Pre-polybagged?
It was pre-polybagged, yep. I guess that was part of their hiatus. They made sure.
I guess. But it goes to the shelf, right?
That one does, yes.
Yeah.
Marcelo Costas, Radiant Black. And we have Darke La Fuente and Muerta, Radiant Red. All right. Special order. Joseph Michael Linsner does Red Sonja.
Okay, so I realize we're
way past Punchline. Yes. What are you still looking at it for?
Well, because, okay. In the world of collecting. Okay. So the publisher apparently, I'm guessing, neglected to put a barcode on it. So they printed a barcode sticker, and it's on a regular bag and board that the book is in. So 100 years from now, somebody wanted to get punchline number 13, and it was now worth $50. Would it be worth $50 if it didn't have the back and board that had the barcode on it already?
I don't think so.
I mean, that's confusing and weird. Sorry.
It came that way from the publisher, so
yeah,
I mean,
so it's kind of like got to stay that way.
Mark Ellaby, Rick and Morty Infinity Wars. We also have Rick and Morty presents Big Dumb Summer Vacation. And there are 2 covers for Big Dumb Summer Vacation. Robin, which I thought was over, is on number 16, and Roger Cruz did the A cover, and Simone DeMeo did the B cover.
So if you're wondering why she said that the way she said it, I'm thinking it's because she means she thought Robin was over and took it off the shelf. Because, unfortunately, I'm not here that much right now.
I thought it was over.
And I would check to see if there was another issue of a thing coming out before I took it off the shelf. But some people would just say, I
really need space right here.
So what book haven't I seen this week come out?
No, it was a while between issues.
It wasn't that big of a while.
It wasn't big of a while. All right, so how many of you are watching the TV show? Raise your hand. Sandman Universe, Nightmare Country, number 4.
You mean we'll be watching the TV show?
Yes.
Okay.
Whatever.
You said are
watching, are planning to watch, whatever you want to, however you want to word it. Anyway, Danny did the cardstock variant. All right, Derek, did you read number 1 of this? Travis Moore did the day cover for this. Number 2.
I read half of number 1. No.
Half of number 1.
There's a reason. This is the one I showed you. Remember, it's number 1 has a solid black cover. And when about halfway through, I realized that this hand that was holding the back cover had black fingers and white prints on the back of the cover.
Oh, that's right.
So I need to finish reading it when it can lay down and I'm not touching it. So no, I was really enjoying it. And I really want to finish it.
Yeah, you have to look at it and see if it's still.
I've got to make
damaged.
sure. The ink wouldn't come back. That's for sure. So I've got to make sure that it's laying down so I don't mess it up anymore. So, but anyways, I was really enjoying this. It's magic and Miami, where I'm from originally, and it was just really crazy and fun. I really enjoyed it. But anyhow,
okay. So those of you that don't know, this is my all-time favorite book.
Oh.
And considering how much I could say I don't like horror, and you guys keep telling me that this is horror, I keep saying, no, it's not. No, it's not. But it is on number 25, y'all. Something is Killing the Children, number 25. If you have not read Something That's Killing the Children, where have you been? Get out from underneath your rock and come over here and let me give you a graphic novel, because I cannot tell you how much I enjoy Erica's story. So number 25. Here is the B cover, and Jenny Frison did a beautiful Erica Slaughter behind her mask. With
the eyes are stunning.
Yeah. And then the C cover is the bloody die cut mask variant cover. Then this is the Ji Hung Lee unlockable cover, which once you buy 25 copies of a book, you can buy as many as you want of this, right?
Oh, this cover is as many as you want. And that is an insanely effed up cover.
Amazing. Amazing. This is the 1 in 25 from Peach Momoko.
Also really fun.
Look at her. Then we have the 1 in 50, 1 in Frison, the 1 in 50, which is the full art of the Jenny Frison holding that knife. Yeah, it's just amazing. Then we have the J.G. Jones full art incentive 1 in 100. And then because this is issue number 25, we have a special treat for you guys. Werther Deladra's 1 in 250 with that same creepy chick.
So
That's coming after Erica.
a book that is called Something is Killing the Children. So we've got killing children. We've got something is doing it. It's not just like people or whatever. And you don't think that's horror. Alrighty.
It's fantasy.
You know what?
This arc is definitely getting much more horror-esque because it's more this chick is after Erica than it is killing the fantastical beasts of the children's creation. But
it's been optioned somewhere. I don't remember.
And
where.
I agree, it's definitely bloody and it's got gore and dead people and all that good stuff. But it's fantastical horror, so I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, I like horror. Don't get me wrong, I like horror. I'm a chicken, so I don't watch nearly as much of it as I would like.
Because I won't watch it at all.
I won't do it because I won't do it alone. So, but to me, a horror comic, I mean, it can't jump
out at you.
You know, now.
True.
And I haven't found anything about this. Mind you, I'm way behind, but to be horror. Now, The Closet, that was creepy.
Yeah.
And that was disturbing because it was creepy. It's really good. I have to read number 2.
But also, I missed part of what you caught in that. So it didn't make it as creepy for me until you told me that. And then I was like, oh. Don't know if I want to read number 2 now because I totally didn't get that. Oh, wait, there's another one. There's another cover.
I was thinking there should have been.
There's another cover because there's a beautiful Jenny Frison, one per store, bloody Erica Slaughter. Yeah. Because, when you're out killing monster thingies, you get a little messy.
Yep, I picked the wrong way again this week.
Because she's not wearing her mask.
So, without wanting you to give anything away, the chick that's chasing Erica, like I said, I'm way behind. So, I notice is wearing a mask essentially opposite of the way Erica does.
Mm-hmm.
Is that explained, or is that just
not
her
yet,
thing?
Not that I know of. Not yet. If I missed it, tell me, because I don't think so.
Can you imagine how long the line? I would imagine at Chicago, C2E2 is going to be for Jenny Frison.
Oh, God, I wish we were going. If anybody wants to start a GoFundMe for us to be able to go to C2E2, we will take it. Because there's a lot of stuff going on there, and we will gladly shop for whatever you want us to find for you. I mean,
sure,
we will pick through all day until we find something that we can
stand in line to get artist signatures. So Micah's going to be there.
Yeah.
So you got some Catwoman variants you want to get signed?
We'll stand in line.
Let's stand in line for you. Sure. That's
you know what? We'll even give you a copy of the picture. I mean, hey.
Copy of the picture.
Yeah, we'll take a picture.
Okay, gotcha. But Jenny Frison, Mirka Andolfo, Scotty Young.
So many people are going to C2E2, y'all.
I can't remember who else.
I had such a great time. What was it?
Donnie Cates.
5 years ago?
When you flew there by yourself. Yeah, she had such a good time the year she went by herself. The next year when we both went, that was not nearly as fun. But that first year when she spent a small fortune in Uber rides.
Oh my God, it was so bad. Because...
Continue. We're at 45 minutes.
I know, we weren't going to talk a lot. I'm sorry. Sonic the Hedgehog, number 51.
Stop. Okay, what? So she said, if you haven't yet gotten into the awesomeness that is Something is Killing the Children, get out from under your rock and come in and she'll give you a copy of the trade. So what we're going to do, the first person who has not yet bought a single copy of Something is Killing the Children from us that comes in and says, I want my trade, dang it, we'll get a free copy of number 1. Now, ideally, you'll read it, love it, and want to pay us for it. But if you don't, it is yours to keep. You can burn it. You can put it under your bird cage. You can do whatever you want. But you have to have sat through this long to find that out. So come in, tell her you want your free copy. First person, and only the first person.
And only if you've never bought any of Something's Killing the Children
right
before.
So, okay.
So it's got to be a new customer. Eric Leedy did the V cover because, Sonic is fun. It's on 51, guys. They had their 50th anniversary. Puppeteer Lee has done a cover for Scorched. This is a Spawn cover. And I don't know what happened to the other cover because there's 2 covers. Anyway, and maybe I'll find it in the middle of these because it's time for a whole lot of amazing.
This is the 6th issue of Amazing Spider-Man, so it's a good time to have a bunch of covers and a $9.99 price. Oh, wait, it's also supposedly the 900th issue of Amazing Spider-Man ever, like all of them put together.
Legacy number 900.
So,
dun, dun, dun.
And,
Humberto Ramos variant. That is super, super fun. John Cassaday did a full art variant.
This is also the first appearance. The book is the first appearance of the Sinister Adaptoid. Not sure.
Torrin Clark did a cover. And then, of course, Mark Bagley did a cover. Mirka Andolfo did a cover. I love her spider web.
It's a really fun cover, yeah. That's Andolfo, really?
Not Mirka. Oh, sorry.
Peach Momoko.
Peach Momoko.
Okay, I'm thinking that's the most Momoko cover
Peach
I've ever
Momoko.
Seen.
Did I really say Mirka Andolfo?
Yeah,
No, that's Peach Momoko.
Keep in mind, if you want actual comic book facts, go somewhere else.
It's just a matter of getting it from here to here to here. Okay, Scotty Young variant, you guys.
Are we sure?
Yes. And it's a Scotty Young with words, so you gotta help me.
That could be Scott
Actually, it's all the same thing.
Yes, it is.
We're not trying to be overly critical here. All we're saying is that between the hair, mustache, creepy lion head coat, front flap, double knife holsters, and the whole no shirt thing, maybe think about editing your look.
Craven is a bit over the top.
So we have a Maria Wolf variant. We have a
I really enjoy Maria Wolf's stuff.
a fun Bengal connecting cover, which is super fun.
And it has Peter Porker the Spider Ham, so I'm always about that.
And Benjamin Sue did an awesome black and red cover.
It's a lot of fun.
Love that. Ed McGuinness has done the wraparound cover because you can't have at least a set of covers like this and not have at least one be wraparound. So there you go.
Oh, that's fun. I like that.
Can you see it? My hands are in the way.
Yeah, you can see it.
So that's the back half of the wraparound cover. All right, so those are all the open order covers that are $9.99, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the Julian Totino Tedesco 1 in 25. I love the pictures flying everywhere. That's super fun. And then Jim Chung did the 1 in 50.
So that's a lot of Spider-Man.
It's a whole lot of amazing. All right, moving on. We've gotten to the S's, and how long have we been doing this?
15 minutes.
Oh boy. Okay, Star Wars. Star Wars Dr. Aphra. Choose Your Destiny, Star Wars Dr. Aphra. Star Wars Obi-Wan. Choose Your Destiny, Obi-Wan. And Giuseppe Camuncoli, Star Wars Obi-Wan. Okay, that's Star Wars. And then we have Strange number 4. And we have Logan Lubera. And if you don't know this, Strange makes an appearance in the Hellfire Gala. So, that's a one shot that you could pick up if you are a big, huge Strange fan.
And plus, Strange number 4 is the first full appearance of Dr. Nunn.
Do we know who Dr. Nunn is? N-O-N-E?
I can't say they do.
Okay, well.
I just copied the notes.
Okay. Sulphur Wells. It's a new number 1 from Blue Moon Comics.
Nope.
Blood Moon Comics. That is a blood. The word blood, not blue. It's not anywhere near the same. But anyway, around the rim of a large man-made lake resides a rural community. The lake has provided the community with commerce and recreation, but it has also taken. While 2 young friends navigate the waterways and the complications of southern poverty, they also must remain vigilant of an elusive local cryptid species.
Sounds kind of fun. I really like the starkness of that cover. Excuse me, of that cover.
Yeah. Huh. So, how many times did you ask yourself, will the 60s bring the end of the world?
don't think I did.
Well, Superman, Space Age did. God, I can't read or talk or anything.
Why?
And it's a 3-issue micro series, and that's your variant cover.
Why was that flashing?
Who knows?
I've heard good stuff. I haven't had a chance to read it myself, but I've heard really, really good stuff.
Okay, so what the heck happened to... Somewhere there's an A cover, but there's the B cover for Action Comics.
Who knows when we'll find it?
I don't know. Swamp Thing, number 15.
I just can't hire good help.
Charlie Adler did the variant cover.
I love that cover. That is awesome.
Interference Pattern is issue 1 of 5 from the John Carpenter's Tales of Science Fiction. That's starting a new one. Task Force Z is on number 10. And Travis Mercer did the cardstock variant cover. She's not a nice lady. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is on number 131.
As we're leading up to the Armageddon game.
Kevin Eastman does the B covers for TMNT.
That's a crazy cover. I like that.
Ultramax is number 3 of 4. And then we have a new number 1 from Dynamite Comics. Following the explosive conclusion to Vampirella Dracula Unholy comes the next chapter in Christopher Priest's Vampirella saga. Wanted for murder, and with every demon, shaman, vampire, whack job, zealot, reporter, and law enforcement officer on Earth hunting for her, Vampirella has taken refuge in an undisclosed location where she questions why she came to our world in the first place.
That is a really hot cover by Colette Turner there.
Gorgeous cover. Lucio Perello.
That's his usual astounding work.
Derek Chu.
Also very nice.
John McCree. It's Dynamite, so there's lots of covers.
Yeah.
Jay Lee. Giovanni Tempano.
If you know, hold up. If you know the artist to who that cover is a reference to, you get 15% off this week when you come in and tell Joetta.
The first person.
First person.
Ergen Gundes. All right, so now we have the ratio variants. Joseph Michael Linsner did the 1 in 10.
That is a really fun.
So cute.
That is very fun.
Kevin Nolan's Pencils is also a 1 in 10. The Colette Turner Black and White is a 1 in 30. And the Derek Chu Full Art Incentive is a 1 in 50.
A lot of gorgeous covers on there. And I've read the first half of that while we were trying to get the video started today. And I was enjoying it. I haven't been following Vampirella, so it's not like you need to. So give it a try if you're into sexy vampire chicks. Who's not?
So the variants, number 2. Phil Noto does the A cover. And I just love that. Did we know that Daredevil and Jessica Jones was a thing?
That's a boys homage cover, by the way.
Oh, did I not say that?
Mm-mm.
I wrote it on the back.
Oh, did you?
And Ivan Shavin did the variant cover. I really enjoyed the variants number 1. And I'm excited to find out what happened in number 2.
Okay, go back to the first cover, please. So I can comment on what you asked. No, I mean, Jessica Jones can't be an item with Daredevil because she's married to Luke Cage, and I think he'd be kind of PO'd about it. So I'm wondering, this must be one of the variants. I hope. But okay, then. Interesting.
All the different choices that she's made have different realities.
This is a really I really enjoy. I've been a huge fan of Jessica Jones ever since Brian Michael Bendis was forced to create her.
Forced to create?
Yeah, he didn't plan on when he was doing the Alias book. It wasn't going to be Jessica Jones. It was going to be a different Jessica in the Marvel universe.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Okay, 10% discount for the first person who comes in and tells Joetta who the other Jessica was that he was originally going to use, and Marvel told him he couldn't, so he had to invent a character.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Venom is on number 9. I did not know that. But I will know it by tomorrow because I'll know who has the correct answer because he'll tell me tonight. Kyle Holtz, variant cover.
Huts.
Hut.
There's no L.
Whatever. And Steven Segovia.
Steven Seagal.
Steven Segovia. This is the one in 25. It's just creepy with that tongue.
Yeah, that is a super wicked creature. I presume symbiote.
Okay, so you guys know that I love Something's Killing the Children.
Do you really?
My sci-fi fave, we only find them when they're dead.
This is a really good book.
Number 12.
I'm way behind, but it's a really good book.
And the limited trade dress variant is by Tony Infante. He does all the variant covers. So yeah. All right, now we come to Wild Cards, Drawing of the Cards, number 1 from Marvel Comics. Spanning more than 25 novels, more than 20 short stories, released over 3 decades, and written by more than 40 authors, the Wild Card series tells the story of an alternate history in which the Earth is home to superpowered individuals. When a human is infected with the alien wild card virus, the odds are that they will be killed, which is referred to as drawing the Black Queen. Of those who survive, the bulk of them become jokers, left with some strange mutated form. A lucky few are called aces, those gifted with superpowers they can put to use towards heroes' goals or villainous ones. Now, for the first time in comic book form, see how the Wild Cards universe began with an adaptation of the very first stories in the original Wild Cards novel. Based on stories by Harold Waldrop, Roger Zelazny, and series mastermind and editor George R.R. Martin, Wild Cards is a stellar introduction to a whole new world reshaped by the emergence of superpowers.
And being a librarian, I was very surprised that Joetta had never actually read or heard of Wild Cards. It is a great series. I have obviously not read all 25 novels, but really, really good stuff from back when I read books without pictures.
Wrong Earth meet. One shot from Ahoy Comics. Good Lord. Ahoy Comics is back with another biting superhero satire. On one world, Dragonfly Man and his sidekick Stinger enjoy a life of adventure. On another world, the Dragonfly hunts criminal parasites like a lethal exterminator. Now, the multi-Earth event concludes in a special written by Wrong Earth co-creator Tom Pyre. On Earth Alpha, have Dragonfly and Stinger met their match in Dr.
Dragonfly Man and Stinger.
Dragonfly Man and Stinger met their match in Dr. Meat? Can Stinger's nightmare all be a bad dream? Meanwhile, on Earth Omega, Dragonfly meets someone he can talk to and help out in a time of need for both of them.
This is a really good series, folks. If you have not given this a try, it is very much
Mr. Meat.
Very much Batman and Robin 60s show or something.
Is a sushi belt on?
60s TV show versus The Dark Knight. I highly recommend this if you're into fun comic books. What about Mr. Meat?
This is Mr. Meat. He has on a sushi belt. Told him to get. Okay. Gambit! X-Men Gambit number 1! My hubby! Peach Momoko did a variant cover. Scott Williams did a variant cover. Inihooki Lee did a variant cover. And yeah, I didn't write down whose cover this was. It's
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Starts with an S. I didn't write it down.
That might be the one in 25, I guess.
Seriously?
Maybe you didn't say something else was so.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I missed it. Yeah, I guess that's why I didn't write it down because I was going to scan it and right. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's probably what it is. So that's the 129 ratio. Anyway. Wolverine Patch is on number 4 of the 5-issue series, and Jun Gun-yun did the variant cover. And last but not least, for our single issue comics is Young Justice Targets number 1, and the variant cover is by Megan Hetrick, which is always fun. So Young Justice number 1 has the first appearance of Queen Perdita from the animated series in comics.
And this book is set in the animated universe, continuing recent adventures there.
Here. You're making me nervous with that pile.
You're making me. See, you give it to me now. I can't do anything with it.
Okay, well, while you're working with that, I will start putting our books up here. So we have From the Red Fog, number 2. We have Juno Ito's The Liminal Zone. And that is a hardcover book, by the way. The Juno Ito. What destiny awaits them after the wailing? I don't know. Minamatu Namani Wants to Shine, number 2. Tokyo Revengers 1-2. It's an omnibus, and it has a textured cover. It's kind of fun. Fun. All right, so in our books we have The Fourth Man, Volume 1. We have Ghost Cage, which was a super series. Really enjoyed that one. Maw. I didn't get to finish Maw. Did you get to finish Maw?
I did not, but I'm really looking forward to it because I was really enjoying the first few issues.
Gunslinger Spawn, Volume 1 for the Gunslinger Spawn. And Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. This was a super fun series. There was a whole lot of writing for a comic book because it's narrated by the girl that travels with her. And it's basically like her diary, but it's super fun. I really like this. Supergirl gets, out there in the space where she
Written by
doesn't
Tom
necessarily have a yellow sun.
King. Some rare non-Batman work from Tom King.
5 Scary Stories for a Dark Night. These are our kids' books. So we have a Batman hardcover. Kenzie's Kingdom. This is fun. This is Wonderbound. Pretty bright colors and nice graphics. A YA book. We have Zatanna, the Jewel of the Gravesend. These
Which I really want to read.
These have been a really fun YA collection that DC has been doing. Fun. And then we have for our little babies, our adorable babies, we have a Disney Princess pop-up book. Which this is super fun, guys. I love a pop-up book. And this pop-up goes all the way through the book. It's really super fun. I love it. So watch the magic unfold in a whole new way. Be curious like Ariel, confident like Tiana, and compassionate like Moana. Set to the lyrics of the hit song Starting Now, this magical mural featuring all your favorite Disney princesses is an inspirational ode to dreaming big, being yourself, and showing courage and kindness.
I think you said DC princesses, but you meant Disney, right?
Did I say DC? Disney? Disney princesses. Disney, not DC. But, this is DC.
Can I have those books?
This is a previews exclusive San Diego Comic-Con 2022. It's our first one of the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives that we've gotten in.
For this year.
And it is Dark Knight's Metal, the Merciless Red Edition. So it's Batman the Merciless, the Red Edition.
If I thought about it, I would have gotten a picture so people would actually see what it was. But we'll have it out. Well, maybe we'll have it out. I don't know. Oh, there you go.
I don't know, move the notepad so I can. Okay. Y'all know I have dyslexia. And moving things to a camera is really not my strong point. Derek, you need to do this.
I don't ever get it right.
There.
Really cool, awesome statue.
And the cover has the box has foiling to it, so it's really neat.
And limited to 600. And I don't know that I can tell you which number this is without opening it, so
Nope.
I can't tell you.
I don't think so. But no, we did not open it, so it is.
Anywho, that's it.
It's a Beast Kingdom exclusive.
Saying goodbye. Minute 6. Sorry about that, but
a minute 6. You mean an hour and 6?
An hour 6. Yeah. So
if only it was only a minute 6.
Don't forget, there's 2 discount possibilities in the video. Make sure you come in tomorrow and tell Joetta what they are. I will.
Yeah, because I don't remember already.
I do. So she will see you tomorrow. We'll see you this weekend.
Are we doing $1 off on something?
Oh, and you get the free trade. No, because they get a free.
Well, that's only for the first person.
Okay. Have you read it?
No.
Okay. If it's a good jumping on point, yes.
Okay, I'll read it.
If something Kids Killing the Children number 25 is a good jumping on point for new readers, then it's $1 off. But it's got to be a good jumping on point, because otherwise nobody's going to care, except the folks who are already getting it. So anyway, I will see you this weekend. Joetta will see you tomorrow, and that's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.